Hey everybody, Jim here. I recently went to Nakano in Tokyo, where they have what they call Nakano Broadway. It's kind of a mall, but all the stores are kind of more like cool stuff for collectors of various things, a lot of hobby shops. So I filmed at a couple of the stores. So this first one is a shop called Robot Toys. They specialize in import toys, so a lot of stuff from the States, a lot of retro stuff and new stuff. Really awesome store for toy enthusiasts. Here you can see we have some cool Gremlins figures, Peanuts, all cool stuff. I don't want to meet the person that doesn't like Gremlins and Peanuts. um, let's see. Transformers. Lots of Transformers, both new and old. This really big one looks awesome. Really cool looking Optimus Prime, Bumblebee. So lots of Transformers, really cool. I liked Transformers a lot when I was a kid. Had quite a few of those. Some cool, like, Universal monster figures there. Turtles. Lots of turtles. Like a lot of kids my age, I loved Ninja Turtles. Theirs are really cool. Dancing Slimer FM radio. I wanted, but didn't buy. I was a big Ghostbusters and Turtles fan as a kid. My 6th birthday actually had a Ghostbusters theme. So I did like Ghostbusters quite a lot. More Gremlins stuff. Cool stuff in here. Spider-Man, Watchmen. A lot more Ghostbusters stuff. Some wristwatches. Really a lot of Stay Puft in there. Some Swan. Oh, these figures are awesome. If anyone remembers Toxic Crusaders, it was a television series based on the Toxic Avenger movies. Was a pretty cool show. I think I have, actually, yeah, I have that entire series. I got it with the Toxic Avenger box set. Check it out. Cool little Beavis and Butthead mug here. Real Monsters. That was a cool Nickelodeon show. I liked a lot when I was a kid. Star Wars stuff. Lots of cool Star Wars stuff in here. There's a big He-Man back there next to the Emperor. That's pretty cool. And this really big R2-D2 trash can I want, but wasn't going to spend all that money on it. More American cartoon stuff. The Tick, Ren and Stimpy. Two great shows, by the way. Love me some cartoons in general. Ren and Stimpy is one of my favorites. Pez. A lot of Pez dispensers there. Actually, I think somewhere in the shopping center there's an exclusive Pez store. Like, that's all they sell. Cool Spawn figures. What's really cool, kind of fun, is coming across figures in this and stores like it that I actually had when I was a kid. Kind of really touches like a nostalgic nerve. I found an Alf hand puppet in this store once that I had when I was like 5 years old. And it brought back like a lot of memories. But yeah, this store just has a lot of old and relatively new toys from the States. Plenty more like old stuff in here. There's like Tiny Toons up there, The Simpsons. Lots of McDonald's toys, which is cool. I don't know if McDonald's even still has their characters anymore, which is kind of sad. Some cereal mascots up there. More Ren and Stimpy and Beavis and Butthead. Always awesome. Earthworm Jim stuff in there. And lots of Disney stuff. But yeah, this was, again, Robot Toys in Nakano. And so I leave this store and I go here. This store is called Galaxy. And it is obviously a game store, and it caters heavily to collectors. Pretty much everything in this store is in like immaculate condition. You can see some cool Game & Watch stuff here. They keep everything in just super awesome condition. Everything is in like a plastic protective case. Everything comes with a grading system on the cover, so you can see the quality that you're getting. But the downside to that is you will pay those prices. It's not a place you go to buy a big stack of games like you would at a hard off or something. You go in here and they're charging collector's prices. So this isn't a place I go to buy a lot of games. Looking in this case here, you can see some Contra Hardcore, Musha Aleste, both the Battle Mania games, really expensive stuff. Games I'd love to have, but obviously I didn't buy any of these. They were out of my price range. Here you can see they've got 2 copies of Magical Chase, which is not as expensive as the US version, but still very rare and expensive. There you just saw some Radiant Silver Gun, which is another game I really want to have in my collection. I'm just waiting until I can find someone who's not gonna just take all of my money in exchange for that game. So here, PS2, the PS1. So here's a copy of Tron Bonne, Misadventures of Tron Bonne. They're charging $42 for it, and it is in fantastic shape. The stuff that's actually boxed, though, like the Famicom and Super Famicom, anything in a cardboard box, has a really excellent like protective case on it. Here we have just a whole lot of loose Famicom carts. Shouldn't be too much for those. I'm not really looking for so much loose stuff these days. But again, I do speak to the quality of the games they have in this store. They have a modest 360 section. These games are all like Neo Geo Pocket and Pocket Color games. I don't know if they have any AES. It looked like one AES game right there. I don't know. So here they have a little Dreamcast section. As it turns out, really the only games I bought on this trip were some Dreamcast games. This is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure for matching service. So this one was that one was online compatible, so you could play people online. Some JoJo. Here's PC Engine stuff. You see Ninja Ryu Kenden and Soldier Blade, 2 good games for the system. So they got a nice PC Engine selection. You can kind of dig through the games. A lot more Sega stuff over here. See Mega CD, a few 32X games. But a decent selection of Game Gear. There's a little Saturn section. And a decent selection of Mega Drive games, as you can see here. And again, I really do like that they keep all the games in these protective cases. Here's Rent-A-Hero, pretty cool action RPG on the Mega Drive. So also, if you saw the little sticker on the front of the game, that's their grading system. It goes to A, B, and C, the condition of the cartridge, the manual, and the box itself. And it's nice. I think they don't dip below a certain quality. So if you try to turn something in that's all busted up, as far as I know, I don't think they'd accept it, because everything in the store is like just perfect. Like I said, they cater to collectors. Some strategy guides here, pretty cool, including one for Sega Gaga. That's pretty cool. VHS is right here. A Sega VHS of I think it said Galaxy Force. I don't really know what the hell that was, but that's pretty cool. Sega VHS. Wonder Swan games. Here they have a decent selection of Super Famicom. There's Dragon Ball Z Hyperdimension. That's actually a decent Dragon Ball Z game. And like I said, this is, again, I wish all stores would do this to a certain degree. The plastic cases protecting everything. Gunhead, pretty cool. But I did not buy that, like I said. I only buy like a couple of games if I go to this place. Anyway, that was just a quick look around robot toys and Galaxy games. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little walk around a couple of stores. Take care. I shall see you next time.